Hi everybody, welcome back to the Crochet Nurse channel. Today what I'm going to talk to you about is the Wings Traveling Podcast Asgard Shawl. That's a mouthful. I only have to say that once. If you like this kind of content, please subscribe and don't forget to hit the notification bell. So you may or may not be aware that there is a traveling shawl going around out there. So let me talk to you about it. So Rose over at Roselikescrochet, as many of you may know or may not know, she does a lot of charity work, does a lot of donations to an organization called Wings in Chicago, and it is a shelter, a battered women's shelter, and they bring in like crocheted items and different other items as well, and then they donate them out to women who are in difficult circumstances. And she's been doing that for 2 or 3 years, and she does that on her channel here on YouTube. In fact, this month it's dishcloth month, and so if you make dishcloths and want to donate them, head on over to Rose Likes Crochet and she will happily take them, and then she will bring them over to Wings. Like I shared, she's been doing this for quite a while. And there's a lot of people who participate in the monthly drawings and in the donations for Wings. So this is kind of a little bit different. It is, let me share. So what happened is Rose got together with JHook from JHookCrochet, Reggie from JHookCrochet, and they came up with an idea to have a traveling shawl. And so what that means is there's a group, or actually 2 teams of people who are taking a shawl or pattern from Reggie, and then we're each doing a part of the shawl, and it's going to travel from one podcaster to the next until it's completed. And I am one of the folks who was lucky enough to be selected to participate in this, and I'm very honored that they chose me to participate. I am actually number 3 for the shawl to work on it. So there's a team yellow and a team purple, and I am on team yellow, and there are 6 of us on each team. And it started with the first person, and they did some of the rows, they sent it to the next, and then the next, and the next, right? And at the end of the 6th person, if it will go back to Rose Likes Crochet, and what she is going to do is put it up on her Etsy site, each of those shawls, the purple one and the yellow, and someone can purchase it, either one of those shawls or both, right? And 100% of the proceeds from the shawls will be donated to Wings in Chicago. So it's a great way to do a little bit of giving back. So if you're interested in purchasing one of these shawls, I'm going to show you what this one looks like. Head on over to Etsy when all of this is said and done. Like I say, I'm number 3, so there's 3 more people that the shawl needs to go through, and then you'll see it posted on Rose Likes Crochet. So let's talk a little bit about it. So the pattern that we're using was donated from Reggie from JHookCrochet, and it is her Asgard shawl. This pattern, the picture's a little bit hard to see, but it is from Reggie, and it is noted as an easy pattern, not very hard to do. Once you get going, it goes along pretty quick. You do need to kind of count to make sure you keep everything in a line. Of course, we want to because we're passing this along, right? But just FYI, I'm going to show you what it looks like in real life. And if you want this pattern, you can head on over to JHookCrochet at the Etsy shop, or go over to her YouTube channel. And she has a 10% discount code, and I'll put that in the description below. Okay, so like I said, I'm number 3, and so the kit that came for me was the pattern, and then it came in a nice little box that had other stuff in it. Next up was the yarn. Let's get this. And the yarn that came is Sheepies. This is the first time I've used Sheepies, and this is, look at that color. Isn't that pretty? Yeah. So very pretty. I think this is called Dandelion something or other. And like again, I'm on the yellow team, so the center of this is yellow, and the folks on the purple team, the center of theirs is purple. This is a yarn that is a 60-40, so 60% cotton, 40% acrylic, size 2. As you can see, it's a pretty thin yarn. Pretty easy to work with. If you've never worked with the Sheepies, I'll share with you, because I did do my part on the shawl. Easy to work with, not a problem. It is a thin yarn, but it doesn't split or anything like that. We used a 3.75 hook and had no problem. In case you're interested, I did look this up. It's on sale right now at Lovecrafts for $23.99. It's regular $29.99. But this is a large ball, just want to share. It is 215 to 225 grams, and it's 1,000 meters. So it's quite a large ball. Okay. Again, uses a small hook. Machine wash, lie flat to dry. Thought I'd share that as well. So anyway, that came in the box. She also sent the hook if we wanted to use the hooker or use our own. And then on top of that, then she also sent bunches of tea. I took one of the tea out and I threw 2 or 3 more in. And then she sent as well a little bag of stitch markers, various ones that I believe that she made for each of us to take one of those out. And the one that I selected to take was this guy right here because I thought they were cute. Isn't that cute? So those little stitch markers, I believe, and don't quote me on this, but I think Rose may have made these herself. So I'll show you a few others. There's another one. That's cute, huh? Just so you can see them. In there. And there's a couple more in here. So if you're interested in those, like I say, those came over from Rose. All right, now to the part that you really want to see is the shawl. Like I say, I am person number 3, and so it has come quite a ways, and this is what it is looking like at this point. Let me pull some yarn out of here. So look at that, guys. I'm going to put it on this black thing here so you can kind of get the layout of the pattern. There you go. Look at that, guys. Isn't that pretty? And you can see, well, maybe you can't. Let me move this down a little bit. Up at the top, it's a little bit deeper. It's almost like a orangish yellow. And as you can see, as it's moving down toward the bottom, it's lightening up for yellow. This is a 6-row repeater pattern. And so the 6 rows goes from here down to here. So there's 3 rows here and then these 3 rows. But yeah, Reggie, you did a great job with this pattern. Super easy. I am done with my part of this shawl, and I just notified Rose, and so I just got the address back. So this guy is off on its way to Alabama tomorrow. It is going down to Kay's Crochet Haven. So Kay, be on the lookout for it because your section is upcoming. All right, y'all, that's what I wanted to share today. Have a fantastic day. Bye.